What's up guys, and welcome to another strategy guide. So today we're going to look at Inferno Cannons and Nuke Cannons for the China factions, except tank, because obviously tank doesn't have ranged units. So today we're going to look at a comparison of the Inferno Cannons versus the Nuke Cannons. So Inferno Cannons cost either 900 for Nuke and for China, and they cost 1,100 for infantry. Now, so the time you want to be making them is probably when you are China or when you are Nuke, because they're cheaper. So that means two of them cost 1,800. A Nuke Cannon costs 1,600. So it's only slightly more for the Inferno Cannons, and they are quicker and quicker units and quicker to fire than the Nuke Cannon. So we can have a little race here, getting them both facing the same way, and we can have a race like over here. Yeah, the Nuke Cannon had a little bit of the Inferno Cannon had a bit of a head start there, but you can clearly see the Inferno Cannon is a little bit quicker. It can also fire quicker as well. So the Nuke Cannon has to like set up its four little legs, and then it has to fire. And it's like slow to deploy, and it's weak. They both got low armor, but generally the Nuke Cannon is a lot slower. Of course that does more damage if you just fire in one bullet, but these Inferno Cannons are what I want to make this video about. When they get into firestorm mode, and you can actually do a firestorm with two Inferno Cannons. So over here we've got two Inferno Cannons. They're not vetted up, so I haven't purchased this. We're just going to fire. We're going to have them both firing at the same time, because that's when it causes the firestorm. If you have them firing alternatively, they won't make the firestorm. So you see they're not making the firestorm at all. We will put them by the speaker tower, and still no firestorm. However, we can purchase this called subliminal messaging, one of the best upgrades in the game for cheap, and it's only 500, so we're going to purchase that. It doesn't take that long to upgrade. I suppose actually it does. It takes about a minute or so, I think. And then when this is complete, basically these are going to fire that little bit faster, and that little bit faster will make them able to create a firestorm with only two Inferno Cannons. So when you're Nuke, generally you won't see Nuke Cannons purchased that often, because they're so low armor and they're so slow, and your Overlords for Nuke can move really quick across the map. They're really quick. Battlemasters are really quick, ECMs are really quick, and the Nuke Cannon will often lag behind, and it'll slow your whole army down. But because Inferno Cannon is that little bit faster and they can fire faster, I think they're a good thing to mix in your army, and I actually prefer them over Nuke Cannons most of the time. So we've purchased that thing. We know it's upgraded because they've got this massive plus sign now. I think it was smaller earlier, and now we're going to launch some bullets on something.
China is under attack!
And because they're firing that extra little bit quicker, the fire still remains there, and it's able to create the firestorm. So that's for only how much are they? 900 each. So that's only 1,800. That's cost. And you can even do this with the helix. So you can put the helix over them, get the Overlord away, and we'll do another firestorm. And of course it works just the same.
Unit lost.
You can even do a speaker tower by them, and it would work just the same like that. So basically, yeah, you can make for only 1,800. You can do massive damage. You can take down defenses for the middle. Excellent for clearing the center buildings versus like GLA and stuff. Even their firing alternatively, they still work. And to make them even more powerful, you can get this upgrade. I think they do slightly more damage and have slightly more armor. Someone may want to correct me in the link in the comments if they know about that one. And basically they're excellent for often GLA will bunker in the center. They'll have tunnels and stingers everywhere, and these can take things down real quick before GLA even has time to respond, just from two. And the chances are the GLA probably won't expect that, or won't know that two will be able to create a firestorm like that. And by clearing those buildings in the center versus a GLA, or even versus V's and USA, they're very, very good as well, clearing fire bases and stuff. but by clearing the middle with GLA, you'll have like stingers and tunnels and all that. You can clear all that and build up your experience, so you can get like carpet and artillery faster, and then use that like on there, use the carpet there, and keep using the Infernos, and you'll probably he'll probably pop all his army and try and kill you, but then you just put your overlords in front and your ECMs and the carpet will get lucky and do a bit of damage. So that's the main thing I want to show that you can do too with that. Obviously the nuke cannon's really slow, like has to turn around, whereas the Inferno cannon can do that quicker, it can walk quicker. With infantry, obviously because the outpost that infantry makes, it creates this listening, it creates this speaker tower bonus, so you can purchase that and have it like for free without actually purchasing the tower on top of an overlord. So that probably would explain why they're a little bit more expensive for him. For 1,100 they're pretty expensive. Then maybe you'd want to go for the nuke. For that, I suppose that you get the free tower, so maybe it is still worth it. I probably would still do it as infantry. So yeah, that's the tip for today. Basically, you can create a firestorm with 2 Infernos. Also, I just want to say there is probably going to be a stream today at 1800 GMT, and it will be the games from Sharble's tournament. So for anyone that doesn't know, it's like a tournament where you can win $200 if you come first place, or like $80 if you come second. It's a big tournament happening at the moment. Probably one of the biggest prize monies that's been in 0 hour for 1v1 in as long as I can remember, actually. So big thank you to the sponsors for that. It's called Sharble's Tournament because the guy called Sharble is the main sponsor of that. There is a few other sponsors. I'll put the link below and you can see the list for them, and the game's being streamed. I'll stream them on my channel at Twitch, so Dominator UK is my username on there. I'll put the link in the description as well, and that'll be at 1800 GMT, so like UK time. So I don't know what time that'll be for you. And yeah, those games will be between Serpent, which is one of the top 1v1 players, and also Size, which is obviously a great 0 hour player. And I don't know if it's like best of 9, but hopefully should be casting it on Twitch. I won't guarantee it because I just need to check some stuff with my sound. I have a problem with my mic, where it makes like a buzzing or a hissing sound, and I just need to make sure that's alright. But it should be casted at 1800 GMT if you want to see that. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and probably see you tonight at 1800. Cheers.